guys, just realised that the other video was a little bit dark, so I've just turned it around, but I won't redo it. Hopefully you get the gist of the zoo 2 and 2. This one, we just got a little bit of light, yay. What am I doing? I'm doing the strength component. So I've shared the shake and bake, but again, if you need more of an instructional one and more of a front-on one, do let me know. I've just shared the zoo 2 and 2, so that's the 2 minutes worth of exercise, which is 2 exercises, 30 seconds worth of each. Repeat that twice so you do 2 minutes worth. And I think that is just great for everybody to do on a daily basis, either once, twice or thrice. And then this one is the strength component to what we did at the retreat. So, which incorporates the zoo 2 and 2 stuff, but it gives you the Hindus as well. So yeah, if you want any more stuff, I do have a Facebook page which I'll just flick through in the comments, and I share videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, so and they'll come out, but there's a gazillion in there, so if you want any more then just go looking. So here we go. So we've got the frogs is the first one, which we should know now because we had the zoo 2 and 2. We've got half Hindus or the hip swings. So hip swings is your first, it's kind of the first part to that exercise, and then if we can get the shoulders working and with that as well, and the chest and the triceps and so on, then we're going to go through the half Hindu, and then we've got the bear crawl. So let's work through those, and then like I said, if you have a look at my page, there's lots and lots of other different exercises that you can add into all of this, but this is a really good place to start. So first one's the frogs. Elbows inside the knees, hands clasped, lower down as far as you can, lift your hips up as high as you can. This one's just going to be your friend. This is why I do it so often, because the power is all in the hips, and as you learn through spinal flow as well, like, yeah, that's your power and your foundation and even base, like all of that, that's where, like, I don't know, there's just so much energy and there's so much power to it. So we want to be opening this up. We want to be able to sit like this and be okay with, you know, moving around in all different places. And like I said to you as well, I could never do this. I would pop out like in 10 seconds, if that. And now I can sit here pretty comfortably, probably 20 minutes more now. Yeah, and I did a challenge as well as the zoo 2 and 2. I did do a challenge which was 30 minutes worth of squatting like this. And the longest I'd got to, I think it was 15, 18 or 20, one of those, but it was worth of sitting in this position. And then of course if I popped out, then I had 10 minutes to go, so sometime during that day I'll get the rest of the 10 minutes in. So that is one other thing that you could do, but I did find that was, you know, if you're a little bit kind of stubborn, I'm very stubborn, if there's something that I can't do, like I really want to work on it, you can do that, but I found that the zoo 2 and 2 was a lot more of a gentler approach to it. So I'm kind of going towards more the gentle now, especially with sharing it, but I know there are some of you out there that are kind of like, you know, really want to do it like I am. So yeah, there you go, I'll throw it out there, but 30 minutes worth of squatting like this can be something for you. But just be prepared that you have to earn your mobility. So like I said, this is the harder one, that when I got the mobility, I had to earn it, and I had to, you know, make sure that I took that responsibility on. So, and yeah, if you don't understand me, if you start this, you'll figure it out. Anyways, let's keep moving on. So from here, you got the hip swing. So hands down, underneath the shoulders, feet wide, hip width apart. So from here, you're going to go for the hip swing. What that is you drop your hips down towards the floor, and then you push your hips back, almost like a downward dog. Okay, so push your hips down towards the floor, or lower your hips rather, and then push your hips back up. So I'm going to go side on. So feet are wide, push your bum back, lower your hips down towards the floor, and then push your bum back. Now with your head, you can be looking out to the front, and then push back. You can start looking in between your heels. Now that's your hip swing. Now, if for those that really want to get into it, you can go for your half Hindu. Okay, so from here, what we do is we push the hips back, and we're going to scoop. Now I'm going to go as low as I can towards the floor with my chest, and then lift my body up. So see how my arms are nice and long and strong. Then I push my hips back. Okay, so half Hindu. So we scoop so as low as we can to the floor, and then we push back. Now for some of you, if this is as low as you can get to the floor, that is awesome. I think that's a great half Hindu. Okay, the aim is for us to actually use our shoulder blades. So there's a bit of movement in through the shoulders, okay, to then allow us to scoop forward. And then we push back. So that's your half Hindu. And then you got your bear crawl. So feet in, underneath the hips, and you're crawling forward, and then you're crawling back. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go for 5, we'll go this way, because that's where the camera's pointing. We're going to go 5 reps of each, and you got 3 rounds of. So let's do it together, and then that way, but up to you if you need to go a little bit slower, or if you're going to go a little bit faster. But I'm just going to kind of keep it medium in the middle, and then when you're used to it, you don't need the video anymore, you can just do it on your own. So let's start for 5 reps of frogs. So we're going to go elbows in, we're going to go all the way down, all the way up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to hip swings for the first round. So we're going to lower the hips and then push back. 1. Now we can look straight out at the front, and then we can look down at the heels. 2, or in between the heels. 3, keeping the arms straight. 4, and 1 more. 5, and then from here we've got our crawls. So we're going to move forward with our bear crawl, and again, like I said, hips high, hips low, up to you. 4, 6 meters, whatever, again, that's up to you. Let's do that twice, and then we're going to come back into the middle again. So we've got our frogs, let's go a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This time let's go for the half Hindu, so feet wide, hands underneath the shoulders, push back, scoop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then from here we've got our crawls. Let's double that up, whatever the distances that you want to do. Okay, so this round we're going to go for a lot of speed. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Half Hindu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then our crawls, we can actually get a little bit of a jog in with them. Okay, but again, you know your body way better than I do. So if you feel that you need to stay with the speed that we did right at the start, and we need to keep that right through to the 3 rounds, then do that. If you can go faster, go faster. It's really up to you. But you know, with that little bit of speed, gets the heart rate up, you feel it through the legs, and it's really great. Now, this shouldn't take too long. I know this video is almost 10 minutes because I talk a lot, and we've got the demonstration as well at the start. And I want you to do the demonstration at the start, because that kind of just gets you warmed up, ready for it. And then you can go to your 3 rounds, go 3 rounds and hit it. So you might want to do a little bit of a demonstration round, which is just, you know, get some frogs nice and slow, try and get that range first. Then you go your hip drives, you know, your hip swings, get a few hip swings going on, and then you may want to trial a couple of, you know, the half Hindus. Then you got your bear crawls, again, just go nice and slow, get your distance. And then when you're ready, you go for your 3, and that's when you go hard. So you can go for a bit more speed in the frogs, you can go for your half Hindus and go for range, get that depth in the half Hindus, and then you've got your bears that you can get a little bit of speed on there. So that's how you can work through that strength phase. Okay, so yeah, hopefully that helps, and hopefully this finds you guys all super well, happy, loving life, and yeah, healing from the inside out, and spreading the word of self-care and self-love and spinal flow and all that good stuff. Alright guys, catch you later. Bye.